welcome to Fortune Signature. It's all about building a fortune, trading Forex. All right, and at Fortune Signature, right here, it's more like a hub of independent and consistently profitable traders with proven signature trades that steadily guarantees a fortune. We believe in the process, we believe in consistency, and we believe in results. So it's more of a hub of independent and consistently profitable traders. Independent, of course, because after a while, we believe that you should be able to trade for yourself, by yourself, from the comfort of your home or your office and wherever you are. Even if you're hanging out with friends, being able to, pick up a trade independently, makes you a Forex trader. And when you win those trades, that even makes you a profitable Forex trader. And when you do that over time, then that makes you a consistent, profitable Forex trader. There are many Forex traders, but of course, very few profitable traders. And then there are fewer consistent, profitable Forex traders. So welcome on board again to this hub of independent and consistently profitable traders with proven signature trades that steadily guarantees a fortune. Well, to get started, there's quite a number of things that you probably need to know and things that you have to do. For example, you need to download the following applications from your app store. First things first, you need to get MetaTrader 4. It's more like the software where you can actually find as many brokers as possible, and that's the software that you use in trading the Forex market. For the phones, that's for the mobile device as well as the desktop. All right, so of course you need to download the MetaTrader 4. You need to download the app, Telegram app. That's for those of you that have not joined our Telegram group, which is Fortune Signature. You can actually search it out on Telegram. It's Fortune Signature. And there you can actually join a lot of people who desire to be like you, good and proficient in what they do. That's talking about trading Forex. All right, so it's going to be the Telegram app is going to be used for our, meeting updates and then follow up, because at the end of this training for the basic, we'll actually have to do a lot of follow up with you. And then at the end of the advanced class to itself, we also need to do a lot of follow up with you. We believe in the following up of, what we've actually put you through. That's when we are very much satisfied and convinced that you have learned by the ropes. And then, of course, you need to download the Zoom app, and this is for online meetings. And of course, we'll be having live trainings going on the Zoom app. So download the MetaTrader 4 for the mobile, download the MetaTrader 4 for your desktop, download the Telegram app for your mobile phones, download the Zoom app as well for your phones. And on the group, for those that have joined them, we've actually forwarded a material to you. It's called the Candlestick Trading Bible. The Candlestick Trading Bible. All right, so if you join the group on Telegram, we would post that to you and you can start reading. We'll advise that for starters, you need to read the very first 44 pages of that book, to be very much familiar with what we're talking about. Okay, so do yourself the honors. If you're here and you're not ready to read, not ready to learn, then I'm sorry. You might just probably have a long road to travel. All right, so you need to do a lot of reading, you need to do a lot of learning, you have to do a lot of research to be able to be profitable, in this business and in this venture. So MetaTrader 4, Telegram app, Zoom app, and the Candlesticks Trading Bible. All four are the things that you need to get started with Fortune Signature so we can actually put you through. All right, so first things first, what is Forex? I mean, that's a very, very important question that needs to be dealt with today. That's what we're starting out from today. I mean, a lot of people are interested in Forex. A lot of people have heard a whole lot about Forex. A lot of people are not sure exactly, what Forex is all about. They just know that some people are making money, some people are not making money, and all the likes. They know Forex probably has to do with making money in dollars or in pounds, but they don't even have an idea exactly what it is and how it works. So what is Forex? Forex is the foreign exchange market. All right. That's in literal terms, in simple terms. It's actually the acronym, the short form of the foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market, that's what Forex is, which is usually known as Forex or FX. So moving forward, you might not hear me say Forex, you might not hear me say, or you might not hear me say foreign exchange markets, you might hear me say Forex, or you might hear me say FX. All right, and forgive me, I should have introduced myself, but I'll just say that I'm very much a member of the Fortune Signatures team. And moving forward, you will get to know and meet the team as a whole. All right, so what is Forex? Forex is the foreign exchange market, which is usually known as FX, and it's the largest financial market in the world, the largest financial market in the world. And we're talking about over $5.3 trillion traded in a day of trade in terms of volume. All right, that's mind-blowing. That's totally absurd. You know, I'm not saying over the year, I'm not saying over the month. I'm telling you that this is what is traded on a daily basis. You know, we're talking about whether the banks, you know, the hedge funds, you know, the CBNs, whatever, all around the world. $5.3 trillion traded per day in volume in the Forex market. That's why it's fun to be able to tell, you know, your neighbor or your friend or your colleague at work that, you know what, come and learn how to trade Forex, because they won't be taken out of your profits, all right? Everybody makes their money. As many as those people or everyone that wants to get into the business, it wouldn't even shift the market one bit, all right? It's so big a market that anyone and everyone can play in the game. So don't be surprised when people say, come and learn how to trade Forex, as if there's something attached to it for them. All that is attached to it is the fact that the way they're making money is the way you are also making money. It's like they say about the sky, so big for every bird to fly without even getting to hit each other. That's the way the Forex market is. It's so big a market that you can come playing a part of it for the day and you're done. Another person plays in that same day and you're done. Simply put, Forex is the global market that allows the exchange of one currency for another currency. Okay, so if you've ever traveled out of the country before, you've definitely been you've definitely engaged in Forex trading as a whole. If you've bought a foreign product or foreign goods, if you bought anything that you know that is not very much a part of Nigeria, you've definitely engaged in the Forex market. So, of course, it's all about exchange of currencies, you know, from one currency to another. All right, so that is you buy or you sell in currency pairs. It's the simultaneous buying and selling of currencies. If I find myself in the United States, for example, and I take my Naira along, or if I'm planning to go to the United States, for example, and I take my Naira along, the truth of the matter is my Naira is very much useless the moment I cross borders. Why? That's because I cannot spend, you know, the Naira in the United States. So what do I have to do? I will need to sell my Naira and buy the dollar in order to be able to transact business in dollars. It's as simple as that. So the process whereby I have sold the Naira and I've bought the dollar in order to be able to use the dollar is the process of foreign exchange. All right, and that's what it's all about. So, for example, you go to, you know, the bureau of change just by the roadside, or even a very much registered one, just because a friend of yours sent in money. All right, what happens is that when you take dollars to them, knowing fully well that you cannot spend the dollar as a currency in Nigeria, what you have to do is to exchange that dollar for Naira in terms of the value at that time, and so you can begin to use the Naira. So what do? You would sell the dollars to the bureau of change person. He will sell his Naira to you. So you're buying back the Naira and selling the dollar in order to be able to use the Naira, which is most adequate for the economy in question. So the Forex market is the simultaneous, or Forex is the simultaneous buying and selling of currencies, okay? The Forex market is actually open 24 hours and 5 days a week, you know, only closing down during the weekends. A lot of us are always pretty sad during the weekends because we just want the market to be, you know, open all through it. All right, but we need to take a break anyways. So the Forex market is open 24 hours in a day, 5 days a week. So the market opens at 10 p.m. on Sunday night, all right, and it's up and running without a break up until Friday that same week by 10 p.m. We only take a break also the Saturdays and of course the most part of the Sundays. So what are the currencies traded particularly? Symbols, for example, the USD. You see the USD as a currency symbol in Forex, and the country, of course, is the United States. The currency is the dollar currency. Euro is what is traded or used in the European zone. All right, the Japanese has the yen. You know, the Great Britain has, you know, the GBP or the pound. The Switzerland have the Swiss franc. The Canadian, Australian, and the New Zealand, you know, have their own dollars known as the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar, and the New Zealand dollar. So those are the symbols per country, and of course the currency symbols used particularly during the Forex trading. All right, so why trade Forex? That's the next question to ask. Why trade Forex? Why is it so interesting to trade Forex? Why is it so important to trade Forex? Why would you want to trade Forex in the first place? All right, someone told you about it, so you saw someone making money from it, so is that enough reason? Why trade Forex? Well, everyone should actually have a why. All right, why are you interested in Forex trading? The why will keep you in this game. All right, the why will keep you in the game. The why is more important than the what. I know you know what Forex is all about right now, but the why behind the what is more important than the what itself. So why do you want to be in this game? Why do you want to join, you know, the array of traders who have actually made their mark or their bits in this game? Why trade the Forex? Why do you want to trade the Forex? Why interested in Forex? Everyone's why doesn't have to be the same. Beyond your reason to trade Forex, find, you know, other reasons to consider, you know, being involved in, you know, Forex. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why you want to be a part of Forex trading, particularly. I'm going to share some of them with you right now. And that's because, of course, it's arguably one of the most lucrative businesses in the world. So even if my why for trading Forex is different from your why, and might even be the same, doesn't matter. I'm still going to share you other reasons why you should consider trading Forex. But before I go to those other reasons, you need to talk to yourself. The why that you want or that you decided, you know, as a reason to trade Forex is what will keep you in this game. What is the why? You need to raise money to build a house. You want to buy a car. You want to change your financial status. Whatever it is, that why is what will keep you in the game. The why will give you staying power. The why will give you consistency and tenacity. The why will make you dogged. The why will keep you in the game. But if you don't have a why, the moment the turbulent times come, the moment you probably experience a few losses, guess what's going to happen? Of course, if you just drop everything and you say, no, this one is not meant for me, all right? And that's how we turn down quite a number of good opportunities because we've not been able to identify the why. All right, so going into other reasons why people might want to consider trading the Forex market. I said this earlier on. One of the reasons you want to consider trading Forex or trading Forex market or trading Forex as it were is that it's a 24-hour market. Forex market never sleeps. It doesn't sleep. And I like that kind of a business. Who doesn't want that kind of a business? You know, every time you can get into the market, you can get something, get a scoop of something, get a scoop of something here and there, and you're good. The Forex market never sleeps. From Sunday 10 p.m. to Friday 10 p.m. Nigerian time weekly, the Forex market is active. This is also for those who want to trade even on part-time basis, you know, because you can actually choose when you want to trade, you know, when you want to get into the market, when you're done trading, take a break here and all the likes, which is why I said, you know, it's such a beautiful market or such a beautiful business to venture into. Another reason why you want to trade the Forex market is that, of course, it's tax-free. It's actually tax-free. No commissions too as well. No clearing fees, no exchange fees, no government fees, no brokerage fees. But of course, when I mean no brokerage fees, is that the brokerage is not charging you anything, but most retail brokers are compensated for their services through something that they call the spread. All right. So when you enter into a trade, there's always an ask price and a bid price. Okay. The ask price is the price, that has been quoted. The bid price is what you're willing to sell. Okay. So there's a difference. It's never the same most times. All right. And that spread, the difference between that is called the spread. That spread most often times is what retail Forex brokers use as compensations for themselves to make money. Aside from that, imagine getting into this business with your own money and making all the money for yourself. No clearing fees, no exchange fees, no government fees, no brokerage fees. In fact, when you deposit the money into a broker's account to trade, still the same thing. No clearing fees, no exchange fees, no government fees, no brokerage fees. I mean, that's absolutely remarkable. Another reason why you want to consider Forex as a business is that no fixed lot sizes. I mean, some of you are probably involved in fortunes and stocks and all the likes, and some of them have some irregular lot sizes. But of course, for this one, you determine your own lot or your position size, as it were. This allows traders to participate with accounts as small as $100 or even less. Even though, to be very honest with you, we might want to explain much later why starting with anything less than $100 might not be a nice idea or could be frustrating in the long run. But we'll talk about that much later. All right. So no fixed lot sizes. Another fantastic factor, or should I say element of trading Forex as a reason, is the leverage. I mean, I work with a broker and I tell the broker all I have is $100, and the broker is allowing me to trade as though I have $100,000. Do you understand how that works? That's being spoiled. That's someone really spoiling you. So leverage gives the trader the ability to trade larger volumes with smaller deposits. All right. For example, like I said, maybe a broker offers you a 50-to-1 leverage. It means that when you have a $50 account, deposited in your account, it enables you to be able to trade, currencies as much as $2,500 worth. That's amazing. So it makes you feel like a big boy, all right? Even though we'll talk much later about how not to over leverage, your account and all the likes, how not to abuse the privilege, as it were, because leverage is a privilege that you earn in this business, which is quite good. Another reason why you might want to consider trading Forex is that you have the ability to test the waters. I've actually had many people come up to me to say, you know what, why do you think I should go into this business? Do you think it's safe? Do you think I hope I'm not going to lose money as it were and everything and all the likes? But the beautiful thing about this business, as it were, is that it's the only one where you can calculate how much you're willing to lose. It's the only business, as it were, that gives you complete control as to how much you would lose in the market. That's one. Two, it's the only business where I see, to a large extent, where when you're ready, despite beyond using your real money to trade in the market, you are given a demo account to start trading for starters. And that's beautiful. And don't tell me, or someone's probably going to ask me and say, is the demo account in terms of how it works in the market the same as trading live? Absolutely true. It's the same thing. Trading your demo account and trading your live account is the same. The only difference is for the demo, you're using virtual money. It's not real money, but it's still the same market conditions. So it's still under the same market period. It's still using the same market principles. Everything works just the same. The difference is just the virtual money. Some people do not believe it, but it's actually the truth. Ask any Forex trader in the world. The demo account is just virtual money, but the same market conditions. So if a business gives me the opportunity not to waste my money for starters, but gives me the kind of money I can use to trade to see how I get to be, how well I do in the market or not do well in the market, then I mean, what else am I looking for? So why not learn how to trade the market or learn how to trade in the market, go on a demo, and if it's not working, then you back out and you keep your money. I mean, just that simple. The brokers are not going to charge you for registering with them, because you've not put in your real money. They will still open a free demo account for you. So that's one of the reasons why you want to consider trading the Forex market a big deal. All right, so what must I know about the Forex market? Let's strip this very quickly, and then we can talk about other things in subsequent videos and classes. What must I know about trading Forex or Forex generally? First things first, hedge funds, investors, institutions, central banks, banks, retail traders like you and I make up the entire numbers that trade in the Forex market. Yes, you heard me. Hedge funds, investors, institutions, central banks, retail traders like you and I, we are the people that make up the numbers in the Forex market. Even though for the retail traders, our numbers very much minute. They hardly even see us around, even though they need our money in terms of volumes to be able to make profit and move the market, as it were, but yet we still make up the numbers to some large extent. Forex traders play in this market with the help of Forex brokers. I mentioned that before. You cannot be a part of this market. You cannot trade in this market except you are introduced or except you leverage through a Forex broker. It's with a Forex broker, which acts like an intermediary, like a bank, you know, where you can transact business. That's what a Forex broker does. All right. So you play in this market with the help of a Forex broker who acts as an intermediary to facilitate trades by providing clients access to the 24-hour interbank market. Now, the Forex broker uses a platform called the MetaTrader app, which is one of the things we ask you to download before getting started. It's a tool that helps us to access all brokers from all around the world in one place. What else must you know about the Forex market? In Forex, you are buying and selling currency pairs simultaneously. What do I mean by that? You are buying one currency against another or selling one currency against another. It's a buying and selling simultaneously done. However, the primary position is the predominant position that you have taken. For example, if I'm buying the euro and I'm selling the USD, which is the dollar, all right, at the same time, it means that I am buying the euro and I am selling the dollar. Okay? If I'm selling the euro against the dollar, it means I am selling the euro and I am buying the dollar at the same time. All right? You cannot trade a currency in isolation in Forex. You can't trade just the USD or the dollar. You can't trade just the Swiss franc alone. It's impossible. You must trade one currency pair against another currency pair. That's how it works in the Forex. So it's euro against the dollar, it's GBP against the dollar, it's JPY against the dollar, or rather the USD against the JPY, and on and on and on. All right? In Forex, buying and selling the currencies are done simultaneously. Okay? Another thing you want to know in Forex is that the currency pairs traded in Forex are categorized as majors, minors, and exotic pairs. In fact, the minors are called crosses sometimes, and you'll understand much about that later. So we have three categories of currency pairs that we trade in Forex. All right, we have the major currency pairs traded, we have the minor or crosses currency pairs traded, and we have some exotic currency pairs traded. Let's treat those three very quickly, and we'll call it a day for the first, training. All right. The major currency pairs, these are the most commonly traded currency pairs all around the world. They account for about 80% of trade volumes of the Forex market. They are associated with stable, well-managed economies. They are less susceptible to manipulation, and they have smaller spreads than other pairs. Talking about the major pairs. In fact, as a new Forex trader, it's advised and very much advisable that you start out trading major pairs alone before you move into crosses and minors, or before you move into exotic pairs. And you'll understand the reason why much later. All right? So what about crosses or minors? These are pairs that do not include the dollar in them. Why? Because the dollar is like the biggest player in this market. The dollar is more universal, the most universal currency out of all the currency pairs. All right, it's the currency pair for global business, as it were, the dollar. Okay, so every pair traded with the dollar makes it a major pair. But when the dollar is not involved, it becomes a cross or a minor. So Crosses and minors are pairs that do not include a dollar currency in them. Historically, what used to happen back in the days was that if you wanted to trade another pair that was not dollar, you would have to exchange it for a dollar first before you now use the dollar to do the business. But now things have changed. So it's actually offered to trade in the, you can trade it directly in the market. All right, for example, Euro JPY. If I'm trading that currency pair Euro JPY, there is no dollar in it. I'm trading the Euro against the Japanese yen. I could be selling the Euro and buying the Japanese yen at the same time, or I could be buying the Euro and selling the Japanese yen at the same time. So that's an example of a cross or a minor pair. What about exotic pairs? Exotic pairs are currencies from emerging or smaller economies. And these are currencies that are paired with a major currency. For example, smaller economies or emerging economies like the Mexican economy, like the South African economy, which other ones? There are quite a number of other ones like that. All right, so compared to the crosses or compared to the majors, exotic pairs contain bigger spreads, wider spread. That means the difference between the ask and the bid price is always large. It's big, which is one of the reasons why it's advised for newbies or non-professional traders not to go there yet. Because, or if you don't have the kind of account or capital that can trade them, you stay off. All right, I would call them currencies for the risk takers or the big players. All right, so exotic contains wider spread and they are much riskier to trade because they're actually less liquid. All right, and of course they are more volatile. What do we mean by more volatile? They move in volumes faster than other pairs. If they make a move, oh my goodness, your account could be wiped out in a matter of seconds. And at the same time, it could make you a rich trader in a matter of seconds too as well. All right, and they're more susceptible to manipulations as well. I said it, for example, the USD MXN is a currency pair in that region. It's an exotic pair, the USD MXN. Someone is going to ask and say, so what makes it an exotic pair since it has a USD, a dollar there? Because we said major pairs always have the dollar. It means dollar, for the major pairs, the dollar has to be the base or the counter, as it were, currency. Okay, so we are trading it using dollar as a counter. That means the secondary currency. But for the exotic pairs, I just gave an example because USD here happened to be the base currency and the MXN was a counter currency. So exotic pairs, do not have, of course, they're from smaller and emerging markets, and they're quite volatile, as it were. Okay, so we'll just wrap it up right there for the very first class. We've been able to cover what Forex is all about and why trade Forex, and of course, we talked about what you must know about Forex. Okay. Of course, before we wrap it up, let's just go on and talk about more things about what you must know about Forex. Forex is not a casino, okay? Forex is not a casino for gambling. It's not a casino. Some people get into Forex market and they turn it into a gambling spot or a casino. No, Forex is not a casino for gambling, okay? It's not a network marketing scheme. Yes, Forex is not a network marketing scheme. Forex is traded like it's all to be traded. Network marketing is different. In fact, Forex sells itself. Forex markets itself, okay? It's not a network marketing scheme. It's not a casino for gambling. It's not a Ponzi scheme too either, okay? It's legit. It's legal, okay? You must go through the process of learning in this. You must go through the process of learning by the ropes. It requires sticking to defined principles, okay? Being patient and continuous practice. There are like 3 P's there, okay? What you must know about the Forex market, it requires that you stick to defined principles. It requires that you need to be patient. It requires that you need to continually practice. Those are the 3 P's that you have to have at the back of your mind. It requires that you stick to defined principles. It requires that you be patient, and requires that you continually practice. If you don't apply the 3 P's to it, then you might find yourself in a very deep hole. All right? Forex speculation is either done fundamentally, done technically, or done with sentiments. Okay? That's another thing you need to know about the Forex market. We'll go in depth into what I mean by fundamentally, technically, or with sentiments much later. We'll be treating them one after the other. Forex traders should enjoy 3 to 4 things. In fact, we used to say 3 things. Of course, there's a 4th one, which is the reason why we're even trading in the first, and it's profit. Okay, so Forex traders should enjoy 3 or 4 things. They should be able to enjoy leverage. If you don't enjoy a privilege from a broker, then it's not Forex, it's something else. You must be able to enjoy your leverage very well. Don't abuse your leverage, okay? You must be able to enjoy your time as a Forex trader. Yes, because it's a 24-hour, 5 days a week market. It means that you can choose the times when you want to get into the market. So enjoy your time. Trade part-time with your job, or full-time as it were. It depends on you. But enjoy time. Wake up, sleep, decide when. It's just about enjoying your time. Forex traders should enjoy freedom. Freedom, what do I mean by freedom? Well, this is no disrespect to, schemes or practices where you have to subscribe to things and all of that. But what I would say is, as a Forex trader, your goal is to ultimately trade independently. If you continually trade as a Forex trader, seeking for signals here and there, depending on unnecessary subscriptions monthly, month out, just to keep profits in that you can hardly keep up with, then of course you'll put yourself in big trouble. When the signals won't show up, how do you trade? When you're not able to meet up with your monthly subscription, how do you trade? So Forex traders should enjoy leverage, the privilege, time, but of course, when getting into the market when you want, making the money at any time, and of course, freedom, being able to trade independently, not being tied to anything, not being, put on a leash, all right? And of course, Forex traders should enjoy what? Profit. Forex traders should enjoy profit. Yes, very important. Why trade Forex in the first place when you don't plan to be consistently profitable? You need to enjoy profit, okay? You can't just be breaking even. You need to always enjoy profit. All right, so Forex market will always do what it wants to do. That's another thing you need to know about the Forex market. Respect the market and it will respect you in return. If you misbehave or disrespect the market, it will humble you. The Forex market will always do what it wants to do. That's why you hear some Forex that said, the market is just the market. The market did what it wanted to do. And then eventually still played out based on what I had speculated. Yes, that's the Forex market, which is why you need to understand how it works. It's bigger than anybody. Yes, it is bigger than anybody. Is it your $100 that will move the market? Of course not. In fact, they probably didn't even know you traded, with your $100 account. So you need to respect the market, and the market will respect you in return. Okay, so what else must you know about the Forex market? The only thing that you have absolute control of, like I said earlier, is your loss. That's the only thing that you have absolute control of. You don't have control of your profit, quote and unquote. You don't have control of what the market will do. But you have control as to how much I am willing to lose should the market misbehave, okay? Or should the market play out however it chooses to play out, all right? So the only thing you have absolute control of is your loss. Cut your losses. Protect your capital. Manage your profit wisely by every trade. What did I say? Cut your losses, protect your capital, manage your profits wisely by every trade. Those are things you must know about the Forex market. And of course, let me leave you with this one very important statement. And it's a statement by Warren Buffett. It was asked once, how do you do these things? How come you make so much money from this market and other people, are not probably doing what you're doing and all the likes? In his answer, Warren Buffett advised seriously and he said, nobody wants to get rich slowly. Aha. Yes, do you understand that? Nobody wants to get rich slowly. So that's a big problem. Everybody wants fast car, fast money, fast cash, and then it gets burnt. Yes, nobody wants to get rich slowly. The fortune will come. Yep, and that's what we represent fortune signature. The fortune will come, but you must go through the process, build the process, appreciate the process, stick to the principles that creates the process in order to, yes, enjoy the fortune. So nobody wants to get rich slowly, according to Warren Buffett, but there's some of us that have decided to get rich slowly, whatever it takes. Yep, and that's why we're part of Fortune Signature, and you have to be a part of it. All right, that's how far we can go today for today's lecture and today's class. When next we meet, we'll be talking about the types of Forex traders, the types of Forex traders. That's the next thing we'll be treating, and some other things very much down our training scheme. A big thank you to everyone who's been a part of this. Once again, thanks for being a part of Fortune Signature. If you have questions to ask, concerning what we treated in the first class, please post your questions on the Telegram group. Post your questions on the Telegram group. Any question that you have concerning what we just treated, please post it on the Telegram group. If you haven't added us on the Telegram group or joined the Telegram group, just search Fortune Signature. Fortune Signature up in Telegram, and you can add us right there and get chatting with us. All right, so we'll come your way again. Remember, concerning Fortune Signature, it's all about building a fortune trading Forex. Have yourself a wonderful day.